Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sherry Horner, and today I would like to take you along with me in making bows. So if you've watched my other videos, you may have heard me say I'm not crafty, but I'm creative. So I kind of have a vision of what I want, and then I try to create it, but it doesn't come natural for me. So are you in that same boat with me? Let me know. Or maybe you are crafty, and leave your tips below on what you can share with the group, with our community, and help us get a little more crafty. So today I'm going to make bows. So that's like one of the very few things that I do well, is make big bows. So I'm going to show you how to make a big bow that I am going to be displaying over my window along with the garland, and then I'm going to make some smaller ones for gift packages and some gift wrapping decorating ideas. So hang in there with me through the video, and hopefully some of these tips will really inspire you. And leave your comment below on some tips that you have on decorating packages and decorating your home, your windows, and your trees, and all the Christmas decor. So if you haven't seen the video that I talk about how I decorated this season on all clearance items. And so that's my goal for myself this year, this season, is to decorate with the things that I bought on clearance last year with a theme in mind. So I'm going to kind of go with a similar theme for decorating my window with the garland. And I'm just using the items that I got on clearance last year and items that I've had already. So if you haven't seen that one video of me decorating, I'll leave the link below and you can check that out after this video. But here are some ribbons that I purchased on clearance, and you see this has kind of a natural rustic theme is what I'm going for. I do have several that I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use them for, but I know that this is going to be draped down the window, and I'll show you that when I'm finished. They over the years I've done different themes on this window, gold and silver, all white and red, and even a candy theme before for my grandkids. All the decorations around it was candy ornaments and such. So anyway, I bought these on clearance last year because I had this in mind. And I also got some more of this. I did buy these, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use them for, but they may go in a package. And then this, so everything I purchased was 90% off. So I did have something in mind, but I couldn't pass this up because this, at priced $5.99, cost me, what, 59 cents? So I love it. Bring it closer. It has these little like gems on there, little trees. And there's so much. I can't read how many square feet are on there. But anyway, these will probably go on packages. But it has that kind of rustic. So here we go. I'm going to walk you through. If you make something really unique, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about it, and it will also inspire the other people in this community. And thanks again for watching. So let's see if we can make some bows. And if you are new at bow making, you can watch this video again and again and practice along with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is this craft wire. And it can be is sold at any craft store, but it comes in different thicknesses, but I like the thinner. It's easier to work with. And so I have silver that I've used for making lighter bows, like white ones and light colors. I'm going to use the green today, even though I'm working with mostly brown, but it won't show anyway. So, but I want to try to do a double bow. So we're going to start with making the center, and bear with me because although I like teaching new things, once again, I'm not crafty, but these bows are so simple. You'll want to make them for every package and every decoration that you desire. So we're going to take, I want to point out the ribbon that you get that has, you can see it has wire on the edges, and that makes it so much easier to work with versus ones that don't. Like the bigger, this one does not, but that's okay because I need big ribbon to drape. So take your bow, your ribbon, sorry, and we're going to make a little center right here with just like this much. And then take the wire, and wrap it around. So you need to have extra here because that's what you're going to use to hang with. And you just pull it tight. So you have a little loop there. Okay, and then we're gonna make another loop about the same size. And then wrap that around, squeeze it tight. Give yourself a little more room to work with. And we're gonna do it again. Another. So you wanna keep moving it around until you get 4 or 5 loops. I'm gonna go with 4. So there's a lot of wire, but it really secures it. And again, I'm not a professional crafter or craft teacher, but this is something that people have seen over the years, that the bows that I've made, and always ask, how do you do that? Show me how. So I thought, well, this would be a good way to show everyone how to do it all at once. Okay, so I have my center. Okay, now we're gonna go a little bigger the next time around. We're going to continue making those loops. So let's undo this. And we're going to make it a little bigger. So you can see how that loop can be a little bigger. So you may think, oh, black and red, I don't know, but I think it will be a really unique center for the bigger bow I have in mind. And if it doesn't look good, the great thing about this is you can undo it and remake it. And I will show you a tip at the end to keep, so I want to make these a little bigger and it's easier to pull out. Oh, that one's too big. There's a good way to store your bows if you want to store them. I'll show you how to do that at the end. Or if you just throw them in a box and next year you pull it out and it's looking all mushed and smushed and you think, what happened? You can always redo it, undo it, redo it. That's why I love to change things up, because the ribbon, if you get it on sale, and you can just try different things. Okay, so go a little bigger with this bow, with that loop. So sometimes it takes you a minute to kind of wrangle it and take control. Let's loosen this ribbon up some. Okay. All right, continuing on making the loops bigger and bigger. You see how they're getting bigger. I'm going to keep working that around. My ribbon's getting out of control, not under control. Getting difficult for me to get it under control. I think if I would have just unraveled the whole thing at once, that would help, but I don't know how much I'm going to use. Okay, so you can see how it's getting bigger and bigger around the sides. And sometimes you just pull that wire around a couple times if you feel like it's going to come loose. And you still have that one string on the end, that one piece of wire you want to keep on there. Okay, and you see I need one more bow, one more loop, I mean, on that side. And then, again, bear with me. Not a professional crafter, but this is so easy. If I can do it, anyone can do it. People have said that to me before about different things when I say, show me how to do that. And they will say, oh, if it's easy, if I can do it, anyone can do it. But then I reply, you don't know who you're talking to. Yeah, crafting does not come easy for me. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to cut this. So I got the center. Just going to cut that off and we'll say goodbye to that ribbon. All right, now my vision. And like I said, if it doesn't turn out the way I want, we can always redo it. And I've done that. Sometimes it's just perfect. And there's been a couple times where I went to hang the bow up and I'm like, that's really not cutting it for me. Okay, so now this, we want to continue on with this. So I know this, like, what, a black ribbon, you know, for Christmas, but my theme is the natural rustic with a touch of red. So with both of these having, this is trimmed in red and that as well, I think it will be really cute. So this one, I want this tail to be a lot longer. So I'm going to, and it's always good to have extra for the tail because you can always shorten it if you need to. So we'll go from there. Okay, so there's the tail and we're gonna start, maybe make it a little shorter. We're gonna start with big loops, okay? And I'm gonna put that right in the middle. I wanna make sure these loops are bigger than the ones here. So this one, you have this fold here and that's where you wanna grab it. Let me make those loops a little bigger. So they look like they might be too big at first, but we want it to be bigger than these. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the whole thing, squeeze there. I'm gonna squeeze here. I still have that piece of wire. And I'm gonna start tighten it up. Okay, so these look like they're gonna be wimpy, but once we get going, they'll be more sturdy. And I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I know sometimes when I try to learn new stuff, like I said, it's like, what? So are you one of those people that can like pull out a bunch of odds and end craft material and come up with something really unique? Or are you like me where you get supplies and instructions and then it comes out a hot mess and looks like you pulled random things together? That would be me. But I figure if we all focus on our strengths, even if they're few and far between, we can help support and encourage one another. So sometimes if you feel like it's going to get loose on you, just wrap that wire around again tighter. And let's go with a little bit bigger loop. So Remember, if they're too big, they will kind of fall over, but it's going to be placed on something. So you'll see, like if it was placed on a, against something, on a package or something, it will stay in place. And then once you get that wire around, it helps support it. And then let's get some more ribbon going here. So I have to say that I've really enjoyed making these bows over the years. And I don't do a whole lot. Like, I don't sit and make bows the whole holiday season, but I change out my window. And then sometimes I've made these big bows to drape down the Christmas tree. But this is something that somebody showed me how to do years ago, and it's so simple that, like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. Anyone can do it. And I was able to catch on, and I just really enjoyed doing it because it was easy. And the bows are just so affordable. I mean, if you have ribbon in your home, in your supplies, if you have ribbon that you've gotten on clearance, or maybe somebody has gifted it to you, it's so much more affordable than buying big bows. So if you ever have a package, you're like, wow, I really want to make a statement with this big gift I have for someone, but I don't want to spend $20 or more on a big bow, you can make it yourself. You can even make these with waterproof ribbons for those packages those gifts that you set on your porch with lights and other Christmas decorations, you know, for decorating your porch and your lawn. You can make these really cheap with weatherproof ribbons. Okay, I think we're getting there. I'm going to do one more bow. So things are getting a little out of control here. Thanks again for hanging in there with me, but I got ribbon rolling off the table. But once you kind of get the hang of mastering, it's coming together. It is coming together. And again, I don't know if this is going to be my final product, because I have to put it up on the window and see if it's a winner, because it might look prettier on a package than on my window. But like I said, it's so easy. You can make multiple different ones and see which one you like best. Okay, so now I'm going to stop there. I could keep going and going and going, but I'm going to stop there. So I have my little tail here on the side, and I want to cut this side. Let me cut this wire first. So this wire is going to be used to hang it on the window. And let me do this. Cut this other tail. Okay, so there we go. Now it doesn't look so spectacular close up, but I think it will be really pretty hanging on the window, but we'll see. And then this will be the tail that drapes down the side. We'll see how that works. Okay, so that's it. And if you want to rewatch this video again and again, I appreciate your support. But this way, it's here for you if you need to watch it over and over and make your bow along with me. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so just a quick tip on how to keep your bows intact when you store them away is to take tissue paper and stuff pieces in every loop. I have preserved really big bows like this in the past successfully. And then once you get them all stuffed, every loop stuffed, you can take the wire that you hung it with, hang it around a clothes hanger, and then wrap plastic that you get at the dry cleaners, that plastic over the hanger, and you can hang them up in your closet or storage area, and they will stay fluffy. And come the next season, pull out the tissue and just give it a little spruce, and you're good to go. So that's an easy tip on how to store your bows for the next season. Okay, so here is the first take on the bow with just casually draped. It's not perfected yet, but I just want to see how it's going to look with the other ribbon draped. And my first thought is I may want to redo that, take the black out and just go with that solid ribbon that has the print on it, not the solid black. Okay, so I changed the bow and just made it the same ribbon all the way throughout. The tails are a little short, but that's okay. It still gives the door plenty of time or room to open. And I just draped the burlap ribbon down the side, and then I added the natural wood beads, and that's it. So I can't wait to show you what it looks like in the evening. And this is what it looks like in the evening. I want to thank you all so much for watching the video, for making a bow with me. I want to encourage you to share this video with your friends. Help grow this community. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video. Happy bow making.